It is helpful for a person with social anxiety disorder to learn how to ask questions of others. What is the right thing to do? It's a good idea to record a video or audio. Talk about yourself. Who are you? What do you do for a living? What interests do you have? Tell me what you want in life. What do you miss? Tell me your fears. Not so that you're doing it for others, so that you can really open up. Reveal yourself. Briefly, a little bit to yourself. Write down your fears. How do you deal with them? What do you want in life? What are your interests? Tell me, like a questionnaire. A little questionnaire. How can we interact with you? What makes you feel better? Write yourself. In a positive way, write yourself. What would make you likable to interact with? What interests do you have? Write your fears too. Write your fears from a neutral position. Like I said, these are the fears. Don't attach feelings to them. Also an exercise without feelings. Try the fears to change the attitude. What fears do you have? Where are you experiencing? Is this person, look, triggering you? Try to perceive this person without feelings now. Perceive without feeling. Is this person triggering you, or is the communication with this person triggering you? Is it triggering what? What does it remind you of? Who does he remind you of? Or these ways of communicating with him, who does he remind you of? Write down the following exercise. Make a spreadsheet in which you briefly disclose. One sheet in half, the second sheet in half, and you write for columns. The first column is the situation. The second column is thoughts. The third column is feelings. The fourth column is behavior. We're going to study how we think, what feelings we have, and how our behavior changes. Situation, thoughts, feelings, behavior. Make a better journal so you can track this and write more. One person triggers. In what situation does he trigger? A person comes close to me. Or a person starts chatting with me, says some words. What feelings do you experience when he approaches you? What feelings? Horror. W-R-I-T horror. Next, thoughts. Now you need to understand, because you create the feelings for yourself. What thoughts you tell yourself that you feel horror. For example, you need to realize these automatic thoughts. And what action are you doing? Why are you filling up, perhaps, with thoughts and actions? You want to move away from this person, but you remain close to him. And so this closeness and lack of your boundaries is causing some thoughts in you. What thoughts are you saying to yourself at this moment when you are experiencing terror? And your own thoughts, you write, cause a feeling. Here is a person coming up to communicate with you. You feel horror. What do you say to yourself? Because if I don't say anything, I don't feel anything. And if I say to myself, here he is again, how much he annoys me. Why am I afraid of him? Why do I feel anxious when he is around? Why am I afraid to socialize with him? So what do I do to create panic, terror? My thoughts. If I tell myself other thoughts, this person has nothing to do with me. I can walk away from that person. It's up to me how I feel about him. I don't. He's nobody to me, this man. How do you feel? See, you're just changing your mind. You write down your thoughts and try replacing those thoughts so that your feelings change. Try manipulating your thoughts. In any situation where you experience fear, you say some thoughts to yourself. And you need to engage with those thoughts, challenge them. For example, you come to a birthday party. You don't know what you are going to experience. Depends on what you tell yourself. Again, everyone is better dressed. I'm not dressed like that. Everyone is so upbeat, cheerful, and I'm not in the mood. Everyone is so socialized. They know each other, and I am here again some extra. Does not come to me, does not communicate. I guess I'm not interesting. No one will choose me. I'll be here alone. Everyone will be laughing, talking to each other, and I'll be sitting alone. And people will say that's not normal. What will I feel? Will I feel happy? Will I want to stay at this party? No. Nobody's done anything yet. I don't know how this party's gonna go. But I've already created a negative state of mind in a matter of seconds. You might think differently. Why do I think about myself that way? Why do I always devalue myself? I have the right to be quiet for the whole party. It doesn't make me crazy. I don't have to talk. I can listen to people. I can ask questions. I can walk up to people and say hello. I can pay attention to them.